Hey everyone, this is GubGub434, and today we'll be starting something new. It's called Brewding Love. It's by Aaron of the Cullen Clan. Yes, we're going there. Twilight fanfiction? Not a problem. Chapter 1, Genesis. Aaron. Okay, hello everyone. I want you to know that I'm the biggest Twilight ever. Doesn't make any sense. I've read all the books and seen the movie. So have a lot of people. OMFG, isn't Cullen hot? So hot. Okay, now if written a story about what would happen if I were Bella 1 because she's a dirty Bithka. So I want you to see it and tell Moy what you think. Lots of revows, please. Love you, God. XOXOXOXO. I walked into the room, and he was sitting over by the corner of my English class. Prefectly sitting by the corner in a desk. You already mentioned he was in the corner. No, wait, that's the corner. Big difference. I thought he was a god. Aaron, not God, because I love God, and that's blasphemy. So fuck off, sinners. So you're making a false idol? Alright. Because he looks so darn hot. Like that guy who used to be on Smallville before he got fat. So now I watch Supernatural because Fat Man is always in my head now. I giggled when he looked at moi, and Edwards looked away, seeming too snarlingly. I flacked my long brown hair spelt like the rabbit, hopping to get his attention. I have long brown hair that reaches my bottom, and a smooth, long thing with a hair clip and such. I have hot R eyeliner with lots of blue mascara because it goes with my eyes, you see, because they are blue. And I'm wearing a loose white blouse with a cute leather belt and a long black skirt because it's sexy but not hoary, and it's a sin to be a whore unless you're Mary Magdalene. But she's dead. She's dead now. Anyway. Edward looked back to me, and I looked away again. It was rude, and I furrowed my brow, confusedly at him spelt like the song thing. But he's sexy, so it'll let him get away with it. The Lord teaches us to forgive. I walked over with every eye on the room on me because I'm so darn H-O-T. I've been told this many times, and I know it's true. And I sit on his desk, and he looks up and has bronze eyes that are sexy in a brooding way. Aaron, foreshadowing. He is broody, but if you haven't read the books, you'd already know that. He looks up to me, and I look down to him, looking up at me. He then speaks in a quiet, brooding voice. Who are you? He asks. And why are you on my desk? Wouldn't we all like to know? So I winks at him and tell him he's cute. But then class starts, and I sit down and watch him. He is so hot, and I decide want to be his boyfriend. But yes, he is gay, so go for it, girl, boy, whatever. He looks at me and turns away again. So yeah, that's my story. Tell me what you think with your reviews. So glad to have writing it. I'm happy ass now. God loves you all. XOXOXOXOXO. Exclamation point. 3. And that's just a preview of what's to come. We have a lot of this mad fanfiction to go through, so wish me luck. Okay, time for chapter 2. Adam and Eve. Aaron, this is my second chapter, and no reviews. What the fuck? Shut up, you stupid sinner bitch. You're pathetic, not me. Flaming my ass against God's will for people to hate is bad. If you do, though, you will not be allowed in heathen. So no flaming. Choose love. Anyway, Edward is much 3, and so is you readers. Thanks for reading. Also, my character is named Joan in this, not Aaron. 3, bunch of X and O's. Edward didn't speak to me for the rest of the course, and he never looked at me again. Oh, joy! I was a bit sad, but I knew that God would, like from the trees, help me through it. I pray to him that at the end of the class, Edward will talk to me. But Edward didn't. So I guess I didn't pray loud enough. It was lunchtime, so I goed and sat by myself and read the Bible. Aaron, it can be a good read sometimes. I watched as Edward sat next to a group of people that had the same looks as him. You know, all mysterious and sexy. I wondered who they were. I watched them. They didn't eat anything, but weren't anorexic looking, so I felt more curious. I wanted to go and talk to him again. I knew he would like me because I am hot and a Christian. It's not automatic ground for someone to love you. So I walk over and sit next to him. He looks angry, but I didn't care. Hi, I'm Aaron. I was in your class this morning, I say, and they all stare at me. They were all dressed in Abercrombie and Filch clothes. The girls in brick colors and boys in not bright colors, but not dark either, except Edward, who was in a sexy, dark, brown hoodie and black jeans. I suddenly knew they were a family, and I couldn't believe how hot the whole family are. Rosalie and Alice, the only girls, were perfect and hot like the Veronicas, but not emo and slutty. If it wasn't against my religion to be homo, I would say that they were sexy. You could say that someone's sexy and not be gay or bi? Come on, girl, get some common sense. Then there was Japper, who was too cute and made me feel so clam when I looked at him like the song, and he looked like Matt Thiessen. Emmett was bigger than any bodybuilder I'd ever seen before and looked like John Cooper from Skillet. But no one could compete with Edward. He was the hottest by far and looked like Joel Bernaire. Okay, in parentheses we have a comma, 333, comma, number sign, exclamation point, end parentheses. Why are you sitting here? Edward asked, all growly like. I smiled at him because it seemed a good growl. Because I want to get to know you, silly. My name is Joan Saint Sanctuary Louisa Smith. Totally not a Mary Sue name, guys. Totally. You're hot, and I like you a fuckload, I replied, flickering my eyelids in a sexy way. I'm Edward Cullen, he said, not happily. Edward didn't look impressed, but I knew he would like me soon. He might have already, actually. He smelled, but then he hiding it with a scowl, and then they all looked at each other for a minute, awkwardish. Like last year when my sis lied that she was gay to everyone and had to go to camp. No, that's just anti-gay ministry, hon. You don't really lie that you're... Some girls do, but not many. And when they do... Oh, that is just something I'm not even going to get into. Well, anti-gay ministry is just wrong, and end short rant. Come on, let's go, he said to his family, and they all left. I was sitting at the table. I didn't get why he didn't want to know me. I wondered if there was something wrong with me, and that's why he didn't like me. Yeah, you're Mary Sue. Get over it. It was time to go to biology, so I leave and go there. Edward was in biology, too. He was sitting by himself at a table. I walk over in a sexy way and sit next to him, winning at him. He looked mad at me. I didn't know why. Maybe because you're a stalker. But then he didn't look too mad anymore. I had been friendly the whole time, and maybe it was working. The teacher started to talk, so I listened to him. Edward was still staring at me madly again. But fuck him. He'll come around because I love him. So, how that? Better. I think I'm getting into this quite a lot because Twilight is awesome. I love Edward and the Krillins, even Jacob and them. Thanks for voting, and please review and tell me what you think. 1111 333 bunch of X's and O's. And for now.